This is Solaris Nights with your host, William Double Double. The Solaris Open continues as fresh talent from across the Inner Sphere compete for a spot to take a class ranking. Produced by Donegal Broadcasting Company, the most trusted news in the Lyran Commonwealth. Welcome back. I am William Double Double, and this is the final match of the Solaris Open. Mr. Hayward, thank you for coming back. It has been an interesting final week of matches. It would seem your fellow stablemates encountered a somewhat terrifying curse, which was then foisted onto one of your opponents. Have you been keeping up on the news of that?
I think it's just a run of bad luck, although it is rather rare that it would happen.
Very well.
I mean, lightning can strike twice, but if it strikes a third time, you start wondering.
Speaking of lightning striking twice, did you happen to see yesterday's match?
I was stunned. What? I mean, we were all watching at the stable, and all of a sudden, we're just getting sit down, grab his popcorn, and boom.
Before the popcorn
Incredible.
was even finished, really. Silas, I understand that some of your stablemates have come to visit you at work now. You're still working at the cafe, the arcade cafe, yes?
Yes, the crack canopy. I head down there. I don't know if I'm really paid anymore, but I like to hang out down there when I need to get away from the stable. And let's see, Kyle Morgan met up with me there one night, and we got to talking, and realized I needed to head off to medical rehab because my head was still a little ringing from that first episode, that first round, the first fight, and I got to feeling a whole lot better after that.
All right.
And during that time, I realized I was talking to the nurse lady there, and realized she was a refugee from Rasselhag, and I'd realized at the end of my fight that I forgot to mention to take a moment and think about the people of Rasselhag and the struggles they've been through, and hopefully things get better.
Do you think that the plight of the Rasselhag people will be improved by the Truce at Tukiad?
I'm a farm boy from the Outer Rim, right? I can't tell, but we can always hope.
Let's shift away from international politics to inner stable. There seems to be some measure of what the kids are calling beef between two members of your stable. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I think so, but just to be sure, could you remind me?
It's Seth Ghostbear and Hunter McGregor. It also sounds as if Brody Harrison and even the Ferryman are all getting involved in a sort of interstable free-for-all. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we should stick to winning matches and getting sponsorships. That's what I think we should do.
So you follow what the Cosmo path then?
Yeah, I think, I spent, when I was talking to the hillbilly at the crack canopy, we chatted a little bit about that, and it's really as best we all just go out and win.
What are your plans to win today, Silas? Your upcoming match is going to be a little unusual. As a first among the Solaris Nights match, and interestingly the last match, it looks like it's almost entirely going to be based on maneuver warfare. Jump jets. You're at the Desert Arroyo Arena, where famously Cosmo engaged in a battle previously. Several other competitors have been there. What are your plans to seek victory in your match against Prim0?
Well, the new mech he's piloting is ferocious. I mean, it's almost twice the cost of my mech. And I think the only thing I can do is try to duck and weave, and then we're just going to have to maneuver, although I think he can out-jump me, he can outrun me. I may have a little bit more armor, but he's definitely got a lot more firepower. Now,
there are many who say that you're the better pilot here. Would you agree?
You can't. Well, I'd love to think I was. I want to make sure that honor Prim0, and he's been doing this for years now. You don't live this long in the Solaris arenas if you're not that good of a pilot.
The other thing to keep in mind is that his mech, of course, has one of the extra light fusion engines, We've seen that allows someone to carry a lot more firepower and armor than normal, but it does have the drawback of having a sort of finality to losing a torso spot.
Yes, but it's also got that new armor on it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And he's got those extra fancy heat sinks. I mean, those things do double work that mine do, and it's going to be hot out there.
So we are looking at a reliable workhorse, your Cronus. It's going to take a lot to get into that center torso and put it down permanently, versus a faster, more heavily armed, more heat efficient, better jumping, but weaker Phoenix Hawk. How do you plan to overcome these challenges?
Well, I think it got to close. I mean, I'm punch clock for a reason.
Okay, all right. And you seem to respect your opponent, which has not always been the case in some of these matches.
I think the crowd's here for a good time, and we're just getting started as a stable, and we need to win that crowd over. And folks that have been around, you can learn a lot from.
Silas Hayward, you're refreshingly straightforward. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans, your investors, or just to the general public?
It's an honor to be here. I'm such a fan of yours too. I know if that came off the first interview, I'm so sorry if it didn't. And as I say, always bet on yourself. And I'm going to get out there. We're going to put on a show.
Okay. Let's go to the battlefield and take a look at these mechs. So you're piloting the ever reliable Cronus 3M.
Yes, sir.
And it's just a short range workhouse mech. And you'll be facing off against the Phoenix Hawk 3K with a 6 jump, 2 ER large lasers, and 2 medium pulse lasers. No ammo. And all arm-mounted weaponry.
So, question for you.
Yep.
Can I go in the fight with a half ton of the SRM ammo, or do I have to take the full ton?
Nope.
I would like to go in with a half ton.
Perfect, because we have a mech bay, so you can edit up your loads however you wish. I mean, yesterday a guy went in with 6 rounds of autocannon ammo. Suspiciously specific.
Well, I think you can only bring in so much, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. Is there a ammo tracker on the sheet?
The note card will do it for you.
Okay.
Right click on it and use the description.
Heat damage, 1 SRM. I got 125 rounds, so that's 12 rounds, we'll say.
Sure.
Right click on the note card.
Look at that Phoenix Hawk here. It's a classic design. A lot more human looking, a little bit more spindly.
It's the unseen,
definitely
right?
from definitely taken from an anime series from Japan for sure.
Yeah, there's a deal about that, right? I think we all know what that is.
It's way too long to explain with the
Exactly.
8-way copyright split of the Battletech universe. Somebody owns something for sure. We just don't know who.
It's very questionable as to if anyone actually owns it all, at least in America, right? So, sorry, the United States. All right.
Well,
So we
Snake Eyes for initiative.
this side. This is just to decide the
Yeah, so
who goes
side,
first.
okay.
The side of the board.
You decide which side of the board you want to enter from, and I will then deploy on the opposite side.
And 3 hexes in.
Yep. So all you need to do is pick your side to start with.
I will start on this side somewhere.
So I'll be up here. Okay. All right. So as the 2 mechs are entering the arena, Prim0 is stopping his mech at the mech gate and doing the Prim0 dance, which is a lot more difficult to do in a mech, but the Phoenix Hawk is so it's so human-like, and also given all of its new XL and all of that stuff, it has a range of motion. It's not quite at clan level tech, but it's pretty good. He does a convincingly good Prim0 dance. There's, you know, we got the jazz hands, we got the cat ears, we got the shuffle, we got the hip thrusts. He gets a little shaky at one point, maybe not the best presentation, but you can tell he put a lot of practice into being able to do this in a mech. The crowd loves it. But that is his whole intro, is just the Prim0 dance.
So as Silas is coming out, one thing I wanted to mention, like, so when he's doing the interview, he's actually wearing merch from the stable this time.
Ah, okay, all right. Yeah,
forgot to say that, yeah. And so, and as he's going out with his mech tech, and he's actually walking out there, and he's like, he doesn't really take the ride. He doesn't need a gantry to get up there, and he's taking off the pieces of merch, and he takes off down to his old ratty cooling vest, and it says like, "Thanks, Rasselhog Bloodsport."
Oh, Rasselhog Bloodsport call out. Okay.
Yeah, and then he'll climb up the handholds up onto the up into the mech and get going.
All right. Okay. You're one hex too far forward.
Oh, I am.
Yep, that's 4.
Oh, is that one I can be in?
Yep, that's 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's 4th. Okay.
That's a roll. 5. Wow. It's gonna be like that today, huh?
Well, first round. You always first seed the first round of Prim0. Can I just seed?
Sure.
Prim0 always goes first.
All right, Prim0 jumps to here.
So he is on level 4 or so.
Yep.
All right.
Smoothly jump jets sideways, showing a pretty good skill in basic mech handling.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7?
Yep.
Right there. So I don't think we can see each other.
That's correct. Okay. 10.
3. I go first, huh? So in the desert, do other extra heat penalties?
Not at this time. You're not battling at the warmest part of the day.
Just trying to figure out how far you can jump. 1, 2,
6.
Yeah, you can get a whole heck of a long way. Holy cow. 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to jump up here.
Okay.
I mean, every match in Solaris can be your last match, right? Might as well put on a show.
Well, that actually is the last match of the playtest, so. All right. He's not going to move. He's just going to engage you.
All right, so I went, was here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is a +2.
All right, where's the jump?
11 hexes is a medium range. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 for your barrier. So I'm going to do 2 ER larges on a 9. Neither is that a 9.
Okay, so I'm a 4. I jumped with another 3. Right, and I'm at medium range. No, I'm at long range. Well, yeah, I'm at long range for the laser, right? If we're at 11.
And +1 for his cover.
So
that's
7,
a 12.
4, 8, 12. It's a 12.
Yep.
I'll fire off the large laser when I get lucky.
Okay. All right, you could. It would really suck if you hit, but you only hit in the legs and it hit the barrier.
Well, I think that happens all the time in this game. Oh, did I hit the wrong? Which one?
No, you're good. You hit the right one. It just
Okay.
didn't.
Miss. All right, sorry. I missed where the tray was floating. All right.
I build no heat.
I do not believe I build any heat either. Hang on. Hey, did you know that 89% of your opponents seeded the first round in your first move?
There it is. There it is.
Gives you +1. I wrote a couple of them down. We'll see how far we get into this. 10, 11.
Your jump range is 5. Okay, so I really don't need to worry. 6.
So you are 1, 2, 3, 4. You are 6 away, yes?
Yeah, strike me down. I am defenseless. Right, just right where you want me to be, right? It's where all your.
Well, that's not short range for me.
You can walk over that hill and come face to face with me. We can shoot at each other across the canyon.
So that'd be 1, 2,
Yep.
3,
4. It's 3, 4 to go down.
Oh, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, that's still a walk.
All right, so
and that's movement of 2. So is that
1, 2, 3? It's a movement of 3. So you get a green die of 1.
1.
Not a bad move. Okay. Well, that actually does throw off my heat calculations. Now I have to make a decision as to which weapons to fire.
I think we both do.
I'll go with ER large and 2 medium pulses because I gotta burn off some of my jump heat. So I'll be looking at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 8 for the large laser and 6 for the pulses. Oh wait, that might not be true. Pulses have a shorter range, right? So it's 8 for both. All right, center torso hit with the ER large.
Okay, hang on.
That is 8 damage. Left arm hit with the medium pulse for 6. And a miss.
Okay.
That builds me up of 26 heat, and I gain 2. Do your worst.
All right, so
Head hit. The center torso through armor critical twice from SRMs.
11, 14. All right, 2 medium lasers, the SRM and the large laser.
Broadcasting Company news alert.
And so that is 4, 5, 3 is short range.
Yep.
For everything.
So it's
and
8.
Then 8s. All right, large laser first.
Oof.
That's a no.
That is a no.
Medium laser 1. Medium laser 2. Hit. And
Center torso. 4, 5.
And SRM.
This is what I'm hoping doesn't hit.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. For me. That's good for me.
All right.
How you doing on heat?
I dissipate 14. I generated
1 for walking.
Generated 8 plus 9, 17, 18.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at 4 heat.
I just snake eyes initiative. Being punished.
All right, you're first.
Okay. A jump of 5. Good enough for me. Walk of 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna jump across. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stay there. 4. So that's a move of 4, right?
Yep, so it's a +2. So 1 for 4 hexes and 1 for jump.
So it's a plus. I'm sorry, we'll go there again.
1 for 4 hexes and another +1
Got it.
for the jump.
Got it.
What do I want to hit you with?
And that jump in terms of heat was 3 + 1, 4.
It's the number of hexes you travel, or 3, whichever is higher.
Got it.
So if you only jump 1 hex, it's still 3 heat. But if you jump 5 hexes, 5 heat.
Yeah.
The math on it is if or mathematics statement. Okay, so what are my options here? You made it a little harder to hit with my short range stuff, but I think I just gotta go with the same. I'm gonna go 2 ER large lasers and 1 medium pulse. Actually, I'm gonna build some heat in the process, but I can afford to get a little bit warm. So I'm looking at 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 for all 3. That is 8 to the right leg. That is a head hit for 8.
Hang on. Let me get there. So you said 8 to the right leg?
Yep.
And let me take a look. So
That was 7. I'll
7?
an extra +1. There we go. 8.
Wait, was it the large laser hit my leg?
Yep. For 8, you have 20, and 20 minus 8 is 12.
So we're good?
Yep, we're good now.
Okay.
All right, and the head hit for 8.
So what did you need to hit?
A 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can we reroll a location?
We can indeed. You're gonna do edge.
So what's the difference between lucky and edge?
Lucky is, you're right, it is specific. So
One of them's like reroll 2, or one of them's reroll 1, and I don't remember.
yes, so lucky has very specific wording that is pretty favorable. For every point spent on this SPA, you may reroll 1 failed attack roll or 1 failed piloting skill roll. So edge you can spend on any roll. For lucky, you can only spend it on your own failures.
All right, well, I'll spend the edge on this one then.
Very well. Better hope that's not another double 6, because it's not. It's 5. All right, so the head hit instead becomes a right leg hit.
I mean, when you're a 4 gunnery, so you said which leg? I'm sorry.
Right leg, which is taking a pounding.
Yes, it is.
If this last one hits, you're gonna have taken 20 points of damage this round, and it does not. And it would have been a center torso through armor double critical. Wow, that's brutal. Well, Primo, you missed on the big one.
All right, so
I think this goes down with Primo walking backwards, taunting you forward, and as you come in, he just drills your leg with 2 huge red beams. You're a little shaky when you land, but nothing too unusual.
Primo taunts? I only thought he said the word primo.
I mean, he taunts you by like walking backwards and gesturing.
Yeah.
Because he's got a free arm that isn't holding the giant laser rifle.
Yeah. All right, so if I'm an 8 and do 14, I'll fire let's see, the large laser and the SRM-4.
Okay.
And so I jump, which is 3. Gunnery is 4, so 7. He move 1 is 8. short range. Is that when we're looking at 8s?
Yep.
Okay. So large laser.
Nope.
And the SRM. Nope.
Okay.
And that's it. Let me do heat for a moment, please.
I build 24, 28, 29 heat, so I get another 5, bumping me up to 7 heat. I have -1 movement now.
And so I had 4, jump 8, 16, 19. I'm at 5 heat. Which
you got
is
that
-1 movement
slow
points.
down. Yeah. All right, 7 initiative. Might be time for another one of those snarks.
For those 11 that acted first, you beat 67.2% of them.
Wow. 32.33, repeating, of course. Chances for survival.
11, 12.
That is an issue.
All right. So if I were to stand here, is that defender's choice for cover?
Yes. And it would work in both directions. Right, because we both have cover from each other.
Yeah. So that's 1, right?
Mhm.
2, 3, 4.
Well, I'm shooting first, so you're the defender. Would you like to or not have cover?
Well, yes, I'll take cover.
Okay. So I'm looking at a 4, 5, 6, 7.
So movement
8,
of, by the way,
9.
movement of 3 is
1
no
green.
1 green. Got it.
So I'm looking at 9s to hit. I will do 1 ER large, 1 pulse, and that's going to give me 16 plus 5 is 21. That'll burn off 3 heat. Okay, yep.
It's so disgusting.
That is a hit. Left leg for 8. And that is a miss.
Left leg. 8. Okay. I'm at 5 heat. I'm going to fire the SRM and 2 medium lasers.
Okay.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
9 for the cover.
9. Oh, that's medium range. Scratch that. Let's choose a different path.
Did
What's
I
the
hit you
large
in
laser?
your leg just now?
Yeah. Didn't I mark it off my leg?
Yeah, don't mark it off your leg because we have cover. So,
Oh, that's right.
Yep, reverse that leg hit. Someone in the audience they aren't even making a YouTube comment. They're typing it up in Solaris Nights chat right now, and then they're going to unpause the video and get to this part.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. They know the rules, but the thing is, the last few times they did this, we had already solved it just a few seconds later. And I don't know, it's just amusing to me.
I got it.
Listen, the comments in the beginning were like, "You guys suck at this game. Holy shit!" It's been
And
years
we're
since we
playing
got
it, and
that.
you're still watching. So okay.
Yeah.
Large laser only,
Okay.
and I think it is at 8 because that's short range.
Wow.
9,
Okay.
well, 9, right? 9 with the cover. 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 9 with All right.
All right, I'm back down to 5 heat.
And I am down to 0 heat.
9.
Oop. Where are my dice here? All right. All right. I'm going first. Man, that jump capacity is amazing.
You know, there is an upgraded version of a modern Cronus.
Yeah, I don't think it comes out for a while. I mean, I'd say, like, if this Cronus gets destroyed, I think if I were still playing, I'd like to play something else, and that's fine. It's just fun playing like the old school kind of 3025 era style mech in a modern sense. So I can walk backwards, right?
Yes. You're having heat problems.
1, 2, 3. Or I could walk forwards.
Also true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd have to be a run though, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Okay, so these are all level 4. So if I go 1, 2, 3, turn 4, 5, turn 6, so I'm like, he can't get into my rear arc. Is that true?
The only way you can't get into your rear arc is if you're facing off the map and you're on a map edge.
So 1, 2, 3. All right, and then let's turn it right, rotate.
5.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing.
6, 7.
So I want to end up here, and I want to be facing the other direction, basically.
Yep, I gotcha.
Thank you.
Like this.
Yes.
That is a 7 movement.
And that's a run.
Okay.
Which is red for run.
The red one.
It's only a 1?
You only move 4 hexes. It's all the
True, I
turning.
guess. Yeah, true.
You basically dash forward and then do an anime, like one of those kicks in the sand where your left leg goes out and you like make a circle in the sand in order to
and it all sprays.
Yeah. Try to spray his mech with a pocket sand. I guess if you're gonna throw pocket sand, this would be the mech and the match to do it in. He is not going to move. He is instead. Well, I'll wait for you to do what you're going to do before I make that. I mean, I know what I'm going to do, but.
I mean, I'm done. I'm there. That's where I am.
Correct.
Right?
I'm not going to move either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Am I considered to be in your arc, your left arc?
Nope. We're face to face. You're in my front arc.
Okay. That's right. Yeah. All right.
Yep.
All right. Well.
So if you want to punch, just remember you can't do it in an arm that you have a weapon in. So you can definitely do it with your left arm. You can also kick here, because we're both in each other's front arc, so we can both kick.
All right. Well, I'm going to fire off everything that's not in my arms.
Well, so it's everything but the large laser.
Yep.
Good luck.
So it was 4
like
gunnery.
To punch twice.
That's a plan. 4 gunnery, 2 for running, right?
Yep.
You didn't move. We're in short range. So is that 6?
You're a 4, 5, 6. Yep.
All right. First medium laser. That's 5 is center torso.
Okay.
Got it.
got it.
Second medium laser. The update button here. 4.
Right arm.
Okay. Okay, third medium laser in the 8. That's one of the torsos, right?
Left torso.
Okay, oh, that's right. It's right there. And SRMs.
Oh,
Miss.
yeah. Good.
By the way, I need to do a quick adjustment on something real quick. That's I'm down to nine rounds left.
Okay, I'm gonna alpha strike and kick. So I'm looking at 4, 5 to hit. With 3s for the pulse lasers. Right arm for 8. That's not enough to get through, is it? No, not even close. Wow, that's painful. All right. Medium laser center torso for 6.
That's 6.
And medium laser center torso for 6.
Ooh.
8, 6, 6 is 20. So that's a PSR, a piloting skill roll for you.
All right.
So I
that now?
think you need to make that now before we move into the physical. What do you have, a 5? Oh yeah, you're good.
I'm a 4.
Okay. Are you punching?
Yes. Did I just make the check?
Yeah, you're still standing. All right, so your 2 hit with the punches is going to be 4, 5. That's it.
All right, I do 2 punches, right?
Yep, you need to hit 5. We'll have to roll again to see where they hit, if they hit. Okay, pick one of those red die, roll it, and tell me the result.
2.
That is a left torso. So let's look at how much punches do, because I've been told I get this wrong from time to time. Punch. 145. Punch is 1 for 10 in blocks of 5, and you deal 6 damage to the left torso. All right, make your second roll. Still need to hit a 5. Yeah, that's exactly what you got. Roll
All right,
one of those
and
bad boys. Center
3.
torso for 6. Not so good. Okay, I'm kicking. I have a 5. 6 minus 2 is a 4. Yep, that'll do it. 3 on the front side is right leg. That's really bad for you, because this is almost certainly gonna
how much damage?
go through. So it's 1 for every
10, right?
Every 5. Because it's twice
That's
as
right,
big as punch. So you take 9 damage. The first 5 is to the right leg.
Okay.
It all goes to the same place. Yes. So all 9 goes right leg. And
Okay,
you get,
so I had 4.
yes. The bigger problem is you take 2 criticals down there. So you need to make 2 piloting skill rolls with your upper and lower leg actuators blown out. What's your piloting skill modifier?
4, right?
Okay,
4.
so you need to hit a 6 and a 6.
All right.
He just big crunches you for sure.
Pass the first one.
Okay.
Pass the second one.
All right, so it's a little rough there. You come running beside him. You expect him to move, and he's not going anywhere. And he just lifts his right leg and brings it down on your right leg and crushes both of the leg actuators. Your leg is like limping now. You're like, ah! You're both blazing away, firing at short range with barely any misses. Armor is running off your mechs. You're rocking back and forth from the damage. He seems a little surprised that you're not going down, and then he kind of nods and goes, "It's Primo." And everybody in the crowd's like, "He said the phrase! He said the phrase!"
So how long is a round in Battletech in these matches, you think?
10 seconds.
10 seconds, okay.
That's how long I think it is.
All right. Well, heat, I am heat neutral after that, after a run and those items. So.
I am heat spicy. I gained 8 heat, bringing me up to 13. I did not, in fact, knock you out in one blow. I have a +2 to hit and a -2 to move. No.
Did you know that Phoenix Hawk of yours is about 8 million C-bills off the line, and the Cronus is only 4.5? It's almost double.
Wow. Okay, make your roll. What you got? Show me your power.
7, 8. Oh, jeez. So jumping with the leg actuator. Am I making the skill check now?
Let's see. It will say that. Unit actions. Jumped with a damaged leg actuator. You will have to make a piloting skill roll when you land at a +2 for every jump that you make. Yeah.
And otherwise, though, I've got penalties to walk, right? Where is
Let's
it?
see. It's if you run with certain damage. Jump with the leg, jump with a ran with it. Nope, you're good. So it's only if you have a damaged hip or gyro and you try to run. Your leg actuators aren't going to slow you down in that regard. Yep, you're good. You can still run and or do any of the other things.
All right, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You have to turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
8. We're just gonna get close and let me fix my facing here.
All right, so you guys can't see each other from this angle.
Well, I understand that, but
okay,
I can't let him run away. So
yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but I'm just gonna burn off all this heat real quick.
Yeah, I see that.
My best move. So yeah, Primo, as he goes down, crosses his arms, so he's laying the gun atop the other one and descends with like one foot in front of the other. It looks very Gundam villain boss-ish as he sails down into the cavern. And next turn he comes flying back up in the same way. Just trying to burn off a little heat all around. 10. Oh, that's a good time.
As stables go, the Apex Dragons are best out of the gate in the last 5 years at 12-3, I think. Are we 12-3?
Yeah.
Oh, good. At least I got
pretty
that
good.
right. So I need to roll.
It's like you guys are some kind of protagonist or something.
12.
Well, I was really hoping to win here. One, 2, 3, 4.
So if I move in 1, I'm gonna get lit up like the 4th of July. But if I jump, I gotta make a piloting skill roll at +2, right?
Yep. Man, there are all sorts of side bets that are happening now about whether or not you're going to make another jump, whether Primo's going to keep jumping to outmaneuver you. Like, this isn't... The damage you've taken isn't as bad as, like, losing a gyro or something, but it is game-changing.
But on this map, it is absolutely
Yeah, on this map,
it's
it is,
bad
yeah.
as, yeah.
You know, the last time someone was in this situation, they risked the jump, managed to get a rear hit, and win the match.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to jump that far, right? So 1, 2, 3.
I'm just saying, if you
5.
rely on luck, you could just go ahead and win the match outright. Oh shit! Okay.
Well, if you're gonna jump, I gotta make the jump all the way out there, right? I'm lucky. It'll work. Just watch.
Oh, that's true. You are lucky.
I'm lucky. It'll work. Snake eyes. I'm gonna burn my lucky. For the audience, they get that.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
setting to 6, right?
Yep. Ready to go down. Oh boy. It's shaky. I think when you land, your damaged leg goes down first, and you hit the edge of the sandstone cliff, and the sand gives way, and your leg go whoosh, and your left leg comes down. Your right leg, you have to punch the jump jet up again. You go into like a falcon knee kick. You stumble forward. Looks crazy. Your windmill.
Almost braced myself against the hill, right? As you're coming down.
All right. Well, that's a jump of what was that? A 5 jump?
5.
Okay, so 3 as well. All right, he's gonna do the old 1 ER, 2 medium pulses, and it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. These 11s are actually
9s. The pulses are 9s, right?
Yeah, pulses are 9s. But I don't get any 9s, so that's
all
that.
right.
And the cat's cat.
So 5 heat for jumping. I'm nice and close.
Plus 5 is 1 heat build.
All right. The 4 medium lasers and the SRM. And so that's I'm a 4. I jump for 3. We're in short range, so it's 7s. Oh, 8. 8 with a cover.
Okay.
Okay. Medium laser 1.
Oh wait, 8? That doesn't sound right. You're 4, 5, 6, 7. You got his 3 as well.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I missed his 3. Yeah.
Yep.
So 11.
Yep,
So anyway, first one
right.
missed.
Okay.
If it's 11s, I'm probably only firing 2 medium lasers.
Okay. Good luck.
That's all right. Sorry about that.
Yep, it's fine.
Second medium laser.
Nope.
SRM. Oh, so close.
All right. 6.
And so jump. And 9. 14. That's my I'm heat neutral. Okay. Which one want to use next? Your new dance move is featured on the remix of the Tough Cows featured new music with over 4 million views in just 8 days.
Only 4 million in a universe of 1 trillion people? That's really low.
Dude,
Oh, Prim0.
Comstar.
Oh,
Comstar.
Right. Yeah, they are.
This isn't a modern internet, buddy.
That's true. Comstar is having a little troubles right now. They have a Word of Blake problem. Yep.
9.
That's not so good. I think there's a way I can get somewhere that will force you to also jump. Well, maybe. I'm gonna take the risk. Jump behind you. Prim0 teleports behind you. What do you do?
Let me get anything closer. I'm trying to make sure I can get. So I could try to take the bait, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Phoenix Hawk back armor notoriously incredibly weak.
I'm out of lucky.
You'd have to hope you can hit a 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to figure out if I just turned around what that would mean.
We'd shoot at each other.
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
This could be the end of the match, so
That's good.
fully understand.
You could snap your own leg off here. All right. Good luck. No, you made it. Alright, that's bad for me. I was trying to do that thing where the villain continuously kicks your leg until you're forced to crane kick on one leg. But I feel like you're about to complete the one-legged crane kick on me.
Alright, so I have a 3.
Yep, I have a 3 as well. I am going to torso twist and fire with my right arm, ER large and medium pulse.
It's all about putting on a good show, man.
Shot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 to hit. That's not so good. So 10s and 8s. Now. That is good. 6 is your right torso for 6. That's negligible. That's nothing. 16 plus 5. 16 plus 6 is 22. I lose a heat.
All right. So shooting at your back. Gunnery 4. I move for 3, 7, 10. What am I missing?
Nope, that's right.
10s. All right. 4 medium lasers, or 3 medium lasers, and the SRMs.
Okay.
So 10s, right?
Yep.
Okay. Medium laser 1. Miss. Medium laser 2.
So close. No.
Miss. Medium laser 3. Miss. SRM.
No,
10.
this is the one.
Cluster.
9 on a
9.
4-pack, right?
Yep.
Is 3 missiles, so that's still really bad. First hit is right leg for 2.
Hit the update button again? Or hit roll again?
No, yeah, hit the 2d6 for the next roll. 8 is rear left torso for 2, which means 2 armor left. And right arm for 2. Wow, this really could only have gone a little bit better for
I'm gonna give you a chance here to come look and see what you got going on your mech sheet here. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you still got a ton of armor.
Yeah, the center torso and the left torso are pretty low though, and once you get in either of those locations, you hit fusion engine.
All right. Well, then I got to worry about heat. So 5 plus 12 is 17. So I'm at 3 heat.
7.
All right. Did you know over at there's an over under at the crack canopy that if when your eyeliner reaches your chin, if it goes 50 seconds, the VIP bar gets a free round. So does that count? It's hard to read you sometimes.
That's
8, 9.
What do you think? I'm not Pano the Mad here.
Sometimes you're talking, it's like talking to somebody. I don't know. So what did you have? You had 7. You go first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm sorry. Jump back to the other side. I mean, the other choice is wait for you to move and then jump behind you. I'm just gonna keep trying to penalize you.
Oh, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna move forward 1.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm feeling it. In one of the betting parlors, probably in the cracked canopy, right? There's the adults only section for where the parents, drink light beer and eat pizza while watching the kids run around and play the arcade games, away from like the adult games, not like mature adult games, but like something that an adult would actually want to play, not like skee ball. Although, hey, don't get me wrong, skee ball is actually pretty fun if you're good at it, which I'm not. There's like one little kid who wanders in and is looking at all of the betting screens, and she's holding a little Rasselhag bear doll, and she's got like Rasselhag ribbons, and she sees you with your Apex Dragons logoed mech and the Rasselhag Bloodsport and maybe like a Rasselhag flag somewhere on your mech, and seeing you, you know, like your leg is damaged, you're trying to stand at all costs, and she like holds her bear up. She's like, you can do it.
I've got some bad news for you, sweetheart. This is going to end really badly. I am right in his sweet spot, but I have nowhere else to go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes is long range for my mediums and short range for my larges. So I'm going to use both larges. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you didn't generate enough, so I just need to hit 7s. Okay. Yeah, center torso through armor critical with no criticals. Still 8 damage.
Hang on, that I'm down to 0 there now. Officially.
Yeah, stripped all the armor away. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, we see the inside of your engine and your gyro. It's all exposed. Well, this little stunt is about to punish me for the tune of 6 heat.
No other hits?
I was only firing the ER larges.
Okay.
I wanted to get that big breakthrough damage, which of course I did.
So I am at 3 heat. I'm gonna fire. Do the medium laser plus SRM combo again. Maybe we'll get lucky. All right, so you have. I'm at 4, 5, 6 for range. 9, 10. Yeah.
That sounds right.
All righty, first medium laser. $10. And the 5, which is the
right leg.
Right leg.
It bounces off of the hill in front of him.
Miss, and then the SRM.
Need this to miss. Ah, I shouldn't have said anything. 6 on a size pack. That's 2 missiles.
4. So
First one
location
hits an arm.
4.
Okay, give me that second hit. Not so good.
Location 6. Right torso.
Are you sure it's the right torso?
Am I wrong?
No, you're correct. I thought it was my weak torso, but no, it was actually the one with all the armor. I'm good. All right. I definitely wanted to hit there. Okay. Let's do initiative. 5.
All right. Well,
I really need you to lose initiative at some point.
I'm just gonna roll.
Wow, that's a man who's given up.
5. Roll again.
Oh no.
Right?
Yeah. I don't like my odds. I got a 5.
6.
I remain standing still.
So hang on, let me do one more thing here real quick. I bled 2 heat last round, so 1 heat, I think.
Trying to do I'm trying to do these intense calculations to figure out how to force you to jump. You just won't do it.
Well, I mean,
it's a good move on your part to not jump. I just want you to do it so that I can kill you.
I mean, well, the other problem, right, is like the gunnery is so bad. Like if I'm not in close, it's really hard to hit.
Yes, I agree that's the thing. I got the same.
I envy some of the other stablemates with a gunnery of 2.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm gonna open comms and like let's give them the show they want, and I'm gonna alpha strike, not move.
Okay. All right. Well, you're right. It is going to be a show. That's for sure. 6 is going to put you at long range for my medium pulses. So I'm baseline looking at 4, and that's it. 4 for the ERs and 6 for the pulses, and I'm gonna Alpha Strike. Center torso with 2 criticals.
That's 8.
Yep.
All right.
3-6 is a gyro hit. And 4-2 is a fusion engine hit, so that's not a bad split. Certainly do worse.
That's a +5, right?
Yep. And you're gonna take a piloting skill roll. There might be more of those if I keep hitting. Okay, second one, looking for a 6. Center torso for 8. Wow, this is surgical. I'm skipping all that side torso armor and going right in there.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Torsos are hardly touched. Arms are hardly touched.
This needs a 6, and right leg gets hit for 6 damage.
You said right leg?
Yep.
How many?
6.
Ooh, two internal left there.
Okay. You get a second PSR because now you've taken 20 points of damage. And the last hit is your right torso for 6. Okay. Like, this is a savage exchange of heavy laser weaponry and then a blast of green darts all up and down your body. But yeah, like 2 beams go right into the middle of your headship block and the heat begins pouring out of your mech. Good luck.
Well, I mean, it's all or nothing right now, right? So
Yeah,
if I don't actually take this
you're-
is my last round, there's no way he's going to continue like this.
Your piloting skill to stay standing is +3 for the gyro hit, then another +1 for taking 20 points of damage.
And the leg.
2, so it's at a +6. So you need to hit 10s twice.
Okay. Can I fire back first, and then we'll do those?
Yes. Okay. I just want you. But so I'm telling you, so before you make a decision on what to fire or not, you're probably not walking away from this.
Yeah, I'm alpha striking.
Yeah,
everything's going off. This is the final. This is the final hurrah, right? So
the final countdown.
All right. So I think it's medium range for mediums and the large laser and the SRMs.
6 hexes.
6 hexes, and then you didn't move. I didn't move, so it's just range plus
the cover.
Plus the cover, so 7s.
Yep, that sounds right.
All right, large laser for 7.
Did not anticipate this match to end like this. It's a head hit. It's a game changer. Was that 8 damage?
That's 8 damage to the head.
Okay.
Medium laser for 7.
Good. Not so good.
Miss. Medium laser.
He just barely stays awake. He almost falls unconscious.
7.
Right leg, so it gets eaten by the hill he's staying behind, the sand barricade.
Okay, last medium laser. Miss. And the SRMs.
Just head hit one after another.
Miss.
No. Okay. All right. Good luck hitting 2 10s. You do this, it's going to be so epic, you know.
It's not going to happen.
You go down.
Nope.
Would you like to surrender?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's see if your mech is totally.
Hold on, let's see if I'm still conscious, right? I mean,
Yeah.
when you fall over, you can do pile damage and everything else bad can happen, so.
Yep. I mean, your mech could get center torsoed, right?
Yep. It could be the end of this mech. It could be supernova time.
I have 2 hexes to the left, so 1, 2. Any damage you take while falling will hit your left-hand side. You're a 55-ton mech, so you're going to take 6 damage and 5 damage blocks. 6 to the left side is your left leg for 5.
Oh, it's got plenty of armor there.
And 1 damage to your left leg. You're still surrendering when you go down?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's no way. So let's do the math on me even trying to think about getting up, right?
It's gonna be
Gyro
really bad.
plus the hip plus my terrible piloting, or sorry, average piloting. I'm so used to watching the Time of Total Warfare folks that were like, I'm a 0-1 pilot.
2-3, yeah. They really set the stage. Yeah, getting up here is going to be something like a 9 every round, every time you try. You need to roll for Mech Warrior damage as well.
Okay.
It's a 10.
Hang on. No trip to the hospital. I don't know what happened there.
You bombed.
Okay. Oh, sorry. When I was rolling, something weird
I'll
happened.
let you roll again. I'll let you roll again.
I think I put my.
I know. I
mouse over
saw it.
something
They
like that.
stopped in midair and dropped.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Nope.
So it doesn't matter.
All right. Roll one more time. You need to beat a 3 to not go unconscious.
Okay.
You could get Seth. Be unconscious when you fall down. No, you're good. That's close. Okay. Yeah. You go down. You signal for a surrender. The yellow surrender flare goes out. Prim0 jump jets beside you, and for a moment you get the menace of being in an overheating, leg injured, almost destroyed mech with an enemy standing over you, and then you hear a thumping noise as he drops his laser rifle, which can detach from the hand, and he helps you get your mech back up. Then his left hand holds your right hand up, and he holds it towards the sky and says, "It's Prim0. Prim0 loves you." And everyone's like, "He said the words. He did the phrase."
And then I'll try to start doing the arm movements that I can do. I'm not going to try and dance, but try to do the arm movements.
Okay, yeah, he'll do the Prim0 dance beside you as well. He's gonna open his mech cockpit and get out with a microphone and say, "Prim0 feels for the refugees of Aslahag as well. Loving your neighbors is Prim0." Then he drops the microphone.
I'll hop out on the mech again after getting hit in the head. Right, or I took the pilot damage and kind of standing there a little dazed, covered in sweat, bruised, and just kind of going and just do the this thing, right?
Yeah.
try to say like yeah, give
the
a
Queen
little,
of England wave. Yeah. So I'm very bored to be here, but I have to be.
Yeah, he's also a little dazed, so it's good times.
You find yourself in an interview with William, who is sitting across from you, and he says, "Silas Hayward, the final match of the Solaris Open. This will be the end of these Solaris Nights, but the Knights of Solaris will continue." Incredible closing match. There was some question going in as to the kind of matchup we'd be looking at, but Prim0 was also very nearly destroyed, and only luck, I think, had a hand in this final part of the battle. You managed to stay standing after some incredible hits and incredible damage. I think you've proven yourself to be a worthy pilot. What are your thoughts on your own match?
I just couldn't quite maneuver around. Didn't have the range on him, and there were some critical points where maybe it could have happened, but when they can get up and run away, it's real hard to get in close when you want to get in close. We only had 2 opportunities to get in close, and I took the worst of it, getting stomped in the leg. So this kind of happens when you get in close, and then from there on, it was trying to just maneuver as best I could without when you take that much leg damage, falling over is a big problem.
I don't know what to say, Silas. You're so full of knowledge of the games, and it's clear that you applied that knowledge to taunt your opponent, and occasionally the bait even seemed to work. What was your decision at the last minute to taunt him and enter into a series of exchanges, just standing still? It happened a few times throughout the match.
Well, when your leg isn't working so well, and I did that, I did the 2 jumps, and they were real risky. Every time I landed those, I almost fell right over again, and realized, it's either you need to have an exchange and have some luck in the arena, or lucky to be walking away. I mean, that Cronus is about cored out. I mean, it's a solid standard mech, but sometimes you just can't deal with their ability to sink heat in the desert.
Let's talk about Rasalhague Bloodsport. You seem to be quietly representing this particular brand. Do they have some sort of association with Apex Dragons?
I was left a note about, and maybe this is why I didn't suffer the curse, maybe. I was left a note in my cockpit on my first match out, and it was a note reminding them that they covered some of the expenses getting the mech off of the drop ship it came in and get it operational again. And I'm real thankful for that. They took a risk on me, and it's you always want to pay back those folks that invest in you early.
Do you have anything to say to your fans, your investors, your opponents?
You know, it's been a wild ride. I'm hoping things can get fixed up. I can get back out there next week. We'll see what happens. And you know, I bet on myself this time, and man, we got close. But sometimes just the laser blast land true. I mean, he just cored me right there in the middle, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do. I thought maybe, you know, I got plenty of torso armor, you know, take one on the left or the right side. But holy cow, he was precise, much more precise than I had seen in his last 5 matches. Sometimes, you know, being a student of the sport maybe gives you a little bias you shouldn't have.
You know, normally I end the interview with that question, but I just have one more. Do you have any regrets? There was one moment where it looked like you would absolutely win. One moment where you were behind your opponent in his rear arc. There was nothing he could do about it. And just the motion of your mechs, the strain against your machines caused you to miss. Hits there would have been critical. It would have been crucial. Do you regret those shots? Do you regret that action?
I never regret taking the shot, because you're never going to hit unless you shoot.
You're saying you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Exactly. All the platitudes.
Very well. Silas, thank you for joining us. Any closing words?
Kids, keep betting yourself. Stay free out there.